As a matter of fact, Barry Hankerson, my manager, who's her uncle, told me to go up to Detroit and hear her sing. Once I got up to Detroit, I didn't have to hear her sing because she was glowing. I knew she had it. As soon as she started singing, that verified it. And from there, we became here, and everything is all good.
Detroit. And my parents work with me, so they help me keep my grades up.
What do your parents think about your career?
They're very happy for me that, you know, I finally got where I wanted to get. I've been working very hard, and they've been great support since I was a little thing. Just to run around and sing, and they've helped me. They've developed me.
I believe Aaliyah was sold to the industry, like literally sold to the industry by her parents and her uncle. Yo, you watching Harsh Reality TV. I'm your boy Jay West. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's get into it. If this story wasn't told right the first I've heard it, it's gonna be told right today, baby girl. Believe that. It's gonna be told right today. So hey, get your popcorn ready, because it's about to get serious. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, so Aaliyah, born in Brooklyn, New York, January 16th, 1979, to parents Diane Hutton and Michael Hutton. At a very young age, Aaliyah had aspirations of becoming a super mega star. So, with the help of her parents and her uncle, Barry Hankerson ends up being a crucial part of Aaliyah's success in becoming the star that she was. He was the guy that introduced Aaliyah to R. Kelly at 12 years old. And from what R. Kelly said, yeah, she was she had this glow. I can't touch you if you don't have a glow. That was his exact words. I can't touch you if you don't have the glow, which I found that very weird. From there, R. Kelly and Aaliyah apparently was making music. Or R. Kelly was writing for Aaliyah. That was happening amongst a lot of other things, right? All right, so that's what we know about, you know, her early childhood. I believe Aaliyah was sold to the industry, like literally sold to the industry by her parents and her uncle. Even though both parties want to act like neither one know what's going on or knew what was going on, you guys introduced her to R. Kelly. As we seen, there's people seen R. Kelly in bed with Aaliyah at a very young age. I think he just manipulated the girl. I also believe the Barry Hankerson. I think Barry Hankerson is more guilty than a lot of us may think. Aaliyah meets R. Kelly. Aaliyah starts to sleep with R. Kelly. They form this weird relationship on camera in the public eye, right? But nobody actually picks up on it. Age is nothing but a number. Signs. Basically, we doing this. You know what I mean? So at that point, I believe things got a bit sinister in a way. Why? Because within having sex with this child becomes pregnant. And from her becoming pregnant came a marriage that R. Kelly tried to initiate, right? To justify the pregnancy, which I don't believe the pregnancy actually ever went through. She may have lost the child, something, right? I think that was the beginning of the end right then and there. That happened, and then everything seemed like it went back to normal, meaning like you didn't hear no talks from Aaliyah or R. Kelly ever again, up until a point, right? Up until the point she passed. I think this is what really happened. They say Aaliyah was filming a video overseas somewhere, and she already had a fear of flying, period. You know what I'm saying? And Dame Dash said that she texted him and said, you know, this plane doesn't look right, you know. And he said, well, don't get on it. Somebody in her entourage was pressuring her to get on. I believe it was her manager. She didn't want to get on it. She was reluctant about getting on that plane. Somebody somehow slipped her a pill, which knocked her unconscious. This is a story that somebody from whatever island she was on a taxi driver or something like that, came up and said that somebody gave her something. They seen them lifting her onto the plane, in which the plane went up and went down within a few minutes. Just very sketchy shit, right? So what I believe, you want me to tell you really what I would truly believe? This is all alleged. So what I believe is, I believe she was a loose end. I believe she was a loose end that just needed to be outed. and I feel like her death was beneficial to other people. So beneficial to people that was closest to her, meaning her family, R. Kelly, you know what I mean? So they found each other. R. Kelly started having sex with her. She got pregnant. I feel like R. Kelly tried to marry her to cover it up. And I also feel like she had information that needed not to get out. Meaning, like, you know, she, over time, you know, you get older and stuff, you may want to, you know, say something about the things that happened to you as a kid. Even Dame Dash came out and said, my girl, meaning R. Kelly, did something to her. That's what he was insinuating, right? So I feel like with her out the picture, R. Kelly was going to be able to flourish and not have to really keep looking over his shoulder. Chicago. Possibly he had something to do with that. Of course, there was a lot of people at play that possibly had a hand in it, but I feel like who would have benefited in the end was the people closest to her, right? To be honest, people have been pimping their children out since the beginning of time. This is not something that's brand new. This is not something that shocks me. You see what I'm saying? Also, I found this picture a bit strange because that's Aaliyah's mother and Dame Dash. Aaliyah was in the industry at a very, very, very young age, which means she's seen a lot. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's the harsh reality of the situation, basically, y'all. This is all alleged. This is just what I think, right? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comment section. I'm your boy Jay West. Like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. That's my time.